Yo, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your boy, Marcus Levy, the Angry Ranter, here for vlog 113 in the Angry Ranter vlog series. Got pop socket on the back of my phone again, at least for now, so I could do the swingy thing and it'll be alright. Just making sure we're all good to go here. Shift 3 of 8 is finally over. I absolutely have to say that I do love my job. And the fact that I get to do a number of overnights in a row, 5 in a row actually, during this 8-shift stretch. And then I have recovery time at the end of the last day, because then the shift I have after that last overnight, which is the Sunday into Monday overnight, I then don't have to go back into work until Tuesday at 4 p.m. So then I think I literally have something in the realm of like 35 to 37 hours. So that's more than enough time to go home, take a nap, then do a bunch of chores, go to bed, and then get up at a halfway decent time in order to go in and do the first of my 2 evenings in a row, which won't be too bad. So I want to say, I have uploaded the first episode yesterday of Angry Ranter Plays Pokemon Crystal Clear. I know my voice isn't crystal clear because the laptop has trouble picking it up. So I'm doing my best, and I apologize if you can't really hear me. Which, I mean, essentially makes it a nearly silent playthrough then. And realistically, yes, I am talking. Yes, I'm trying in the background. And I'm going to try at least one more tactic to make it work. I'm going to try plugging some corded headphones, some Apple EarPods into the side of it, because realistically that's kind of my last attempt to try to get the microphone to work a little better. Other than that, I'm basically gonna have to yell at the computer, and if I'm sitting there going, and I caught a Pokemon, like, it's not really productive. But I've got 9 episodes recorded. But of course, I'm doing the whole Let's Play thing where you only upload 1 episode per day of a particular LP. And once I've uploaded 10 episodes of that one, I'm going to start a second game, which I don't want to reveal right now. That way I can have multiple pieces of content, ready to go. And potentially can upload more than 1 game. And there's the chance that you all will get to see more than 1 video. Now the problem is, despite putting it on the cloud, like up in the cloud, I think my laptop still retains a version of it on the PC. And so slowly my 128 gig internal storage is filling up on the little laptop. So I've got to kind of figure out how to do some storage management, despite the fact that it's on the cloud. It's not actually on the computer. Yes, I record it and it saves it on the computer, but I cut and paste it into the cloud. So I'm gonna have to find a way to take it off of there. But the gaming channel lives, and today I'm gonna be uploading the second episode of that Let's Play. I know the first episode for some was a skimmable, because it's like 17 minutes of me just kind of setting the game up and showing you the different parameters of it. But then in the second episode is the one where we actually get started. But I've already had some positive reviews from people saying that it's good to have an intro episode where you talk about the difference between the fact that I'm playing Pokemon, but I'm not playing, a registered game, right? It's a ROM hack, which means somebody went in, hacked the files, and created their own version using a pre-made Pokemon game, one of the legitimate ones. That being Crystal. They put a lot of time and effort into it, so I'm absolutely enjoying my experience. And I never played Gen 2, so it is a far different experience than what I'm used to. I've also been having a little issue again trying to get the vlogs off the phone. I have no clue if it's the iPhone or if it's iOS 13 Public Beta 4 that I'm running now. Not sure. Because my phone is a real finicky bastard. Some days it'll work like a charm. Easy peasy to get stuff off of here. Other days my phone just doesn't want to do it. So I mean, it took me 45 minutes yesterday to try to get Vlog 111 off my phone, which is already a day behind. But it was better than putting nothing up. So today I've got to try to get 112 and 113 up so I can catch myself back up. But if I have to, again, I will just settle for getting 112 off my phone. If 113 wants to be a finicky bastard. But we won't know until we try. And I ain't trying until after I wake up. Busing in this city is long and terrible. That's why I'm hoping that once I can figure things out financially, and of course we know where we're going to be, about a year from now, I'm hoping to move to somewhere down in that end so that I can have, work and school within relative ease of access. Because, you know what, I would much rather be I would much rather be close to everywhere I need to be and then deal with getting to places that I don't often spend a lot of my time. Like, the separation of having work dead in the middle of the city and living on the outskirts, it has its benefits. It has its fringe benefits, get it? But the fact of the matter is, it still doesn't benefit me all that often. When I first moved out here, the pros were beyond outweighed by the cons. I found a few more pros, but the cons still outweigh it, unfortunately. Because everyone I want to hang around and be with is, 20 minutes to half an hour closer to the main places I need to be. And realistically, if I'm thinking about it, because I have to, they are going to, in about a year, shut down the current existing train that we have in order to start phase 2 once the first phase of the train finally opens. It's only been 5 years. Once the first phase opens, the second phase, which will probably also take 5 years, they'll begin that construction, and they'll be shutting down the current train that goes to Carleton University. So yeah, maybe in my first year I'll get to ride that train, but I can't come to rely on it, because if I'm going to take as a part-time batch, if I'm going to be taking my degree part-time, and it's still going to take me 4 to 5 years to do, because one, I need to do all the courses in my major in order to graduate, and of course in order to do this minor that I have, I'm going to have to find a way to make it work, which, I figure my first year is kind of just an integration into the university atmosphere and mindset. So I'm kind of just going to figure that out. And then in my second year, I will come up with a legitimate plan. Poppers. And then I'll figure out a legitimate plan moving forward for like how we're going to attack everything. I just kind of want to spend my first 3 semesters, including summer, of next year, getting back into having to think about doing homework, getting into the university level reading, which isn't so much a level of difficulty because college textbooks are exactly the same. It's amount of reading, and getting back into proper homework and money planning. So get my life on track in the first year, and then basically in the remaining 4 years figure it out. But as I'm saying, I'm probably going to want to move to somewhere close enough where I can bus to the university, because right in the core there are 2 main buses that get there, the 6 and the 10. And if I live somewhere along those routes, that'll make things far, far easier. At least for me. So I'm almost home, guys. So thanks for watching today's vlog. Don't hesitate to check all that social media down below and follow me on Twitter and Instagram as stated down below. And of course, check out Angry Ranter Plays on YouTube and hit that subscribe button over there to see all of the awesome video gaming action that's coming up over there. That channel is one that's going to start off real slow and hopefully we'll pick up steam as we get going. Because right now I don't have any money to put into things like a Delgado screen capture machine to play my console games. I don't have money for a desktop screen capture program right now in order to do that. I don't have money for setting up a streaming service. So again, it's something that's going to be, and of course I have no peripherals. So realistically, it's one where, people in the future, 4 or 5 years from now, are going to be like, I remember when the Angry Ranter had really shitty technology and you could barely hear his voice over the, crisp in-game audio. See, the in-game audio, crystal clear. Pun intended. My voice, not crystal clear. Terrible. So I'm gonna play around with what is currently free at my disposal. Meaning I have, a headset that I'm gonna try, like a pair of earbuds that have an attached mic that I'm gonna try and see if that picks me up. And if it does, if it's super clear, then that's the way we'll do things from now on. If not, I apologize. But things will get better as I see more and more interest in the channel. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe on this channel if you're watching the video without subscribing, because the stupid little Filmora banner that pops up for like 3/4 of the video, once we hit 100 sub, I'm going to invest the money and buy the recording software. So if you want to stop seeing me using the demo version, you gotta help get this number up to 100 sub. It's not a lot to ask for. We're almost at 20. I'm at 19 sub right now. We are almost a fifth of the way there, so not too difficult. All right, guys. See you tomorrow for 114.